Kiingi Tuheitia says opposing mana whenua at Ihumātao should be given as much time as needed to reach a resolution on the eve of a planned march on the Prime Minister's electorate office. In an address on the 13th anniversary of his coronation, he talked about the Kiingitanga's relevance today and also its role in facilitating talks aimed at resolving the land dispute. There's been escalating protest action over the last month at the South Auckland site, where Fletcher Building is planning on building a 480-house development. Māni Dunlop has more.
Just over 2 weeks ago, Kiingi Tuheitia Pōtatau Te Whirowhiro VII, with a contingent of more than 400 people, made his way to Ihumātao, offering to facilitate resolution talks. The discussions have been kept under wraps, but today in his speech at Turanga Waiwai Marae in Ngārua Wahia, the King confirmed that they are progressing, slowly but surely.
Much is yet to be done, but I'm encouraged by the kaupapa to date. The progress is ongoing. It will take time. Under my korowai and protection, the mana whenua can talk freely from unduress. They have waited 150 years for their confiscated whenua, and they deserve the time and space to consider the future of their ancestral land.
Kiingi Tuheitia also addressed the outrage among many Māori at Oranga Tamariki and their role in uplifting babies deemed to be at risk. But he put a whittle down to ensure they look after and protect Tamariki.
My challenge is to the whānau hapu iwi to take care of our Tamariki, and where the need arises, to place them in a safe home. We must avoid blaming the government. We need to work on a solution. We have a chance to design the solution on our own.
Yesterday, the Prime Minister visited Turanga Waiwai Marae and was challenged by the President of the Māori Party, Shay Wilson, to stop hiding away from issues facing Māori. And Kiingi Tuheitia was met with laughs when he reminded those gathered today that the Prime Minister invited them to hold her to account.
To hear her genuine commitment to fulfil the Crown's obligations under the Treaty of Waitangi. And she also invited us to hold her to account, which we will do.
Meanwhile, Fletcher Building said today it believed it was the right and respectful thing to do to halt works at the site until a resolution could be reached. The company had declined to comment until today, but speaking at its annual results announcement, Chief Executive Ross Taylor said the protest hasn't had an impact on the business and they are staying out of resolution talks between the Kiingitanga and mana whenua.
We need to not make comments from my perspective, and just to give the clear air for everybody to work through what is a very complex issue, and so I'm not going to comment on that for that reason. And we've been very deliberate about that for the last 4 weeks, and we'll continue to be, because I just don't want my commentary or Fletcher commentary contaminating that process.
Protesters are now focused on Jacinda Ardern and her ongoing refusal to visit them at Ihumātao. They plan to march on her office in Mount Albert tomorrow morning to deliver a petition calling for the Prime Minister to visit the whenua. For Checkpoint, ko Māni Dunlop ahau.